Hey everybody, I'm here today to talk to you about a Nintendo Switch that is not connecting to a TV. I'll be going over some easy fixes in this super duper easy peasy tutorial. Let's get right into the video. I'm going to go over 7 specific things that you can try to do and try to look at to hopefully get your Switch to connect to your TV properly once again. Let's get right into the video. Now, this actually happened to me when I had had my Switch for maybe about 6 months or so, and I fixed it really easily. I'll tell you what worked for me in a moment when I get to the one that worked for me, but I'll mention which one it was. But let's go over each of the 7 things. So number 1, the first thing that you should try to do is turn your TV off and then on again. Sometimes it's just a glitch, error, or malfunction on the TV itself, and it has nothing to do with your Switch. So you just turn your TV off, turn it back on again, and hopefully that solves the problem. If that doesn't work, you move on to number 2, which is unplug the Switch dock and plug it back in again, okay? So that's what worked for me. I don't know what was going on, if it was an error or a glitch or anything like that. I'm not sure. It could have just been that maybe when I unplugged it, I moved the Switch and I seated it properly within the dock. But for myself, what worked was I took the Switch dock and I unplugged it and I plugged it back in once again, okay? Just to be clear. Yeah, so I unplugged the AC adapter, like the power part of it, like the actual outlet part of it, and then I also unplugged the HDMI and I plug them both back in, and then it just worked fine. So I don't know if that also maybe reset it within the TV, because that included unplugging the HDMI and plugging it back in. So maybe it still had something to do with the TV, because my Switch was working perfectly fine before and after that. So I think it would have probably something to do with the TV. But basically unplug both connections from the Switch, the power and the video HDMI cord, and then plug them back in and try that out. And like I said, that worked for me, so it's worth giving it a shot because it worked for me. If that doesn't work, look at number 3, which is the HDMI cable connected properly? Now, if you're leaving your dock in one place, it's probably connected properly because it probably didn't move. But if you move your dock around, then you want to make sure your HDMI is connected properly on the dock itself, and make sure it's connected properly on the TV. Now, like I said, if you didn't touch your dock and if you didn't touch your TV, it's unlikely that this would be the cause, but it still might be. So it's worth taking a look. And when you have your HDMI cord, just go ahead and just give it a little push to make sure it's plugged in properly on the dock, and then give it a little push on the TV to make sure it's plugged in properly as well, okay? If that doesn't help the situation, then go to number 4, which is, are you on the right TV input setting? Now, I know this seems obvious to some people, but to others, maybe you're on HDMI 1 and your Switch is connected to HDMI port number 2. And this happens to me all the time. Between my wife and my older kids, they're just on the wrong TV setting, and they think the unit doesn't work, or they think something doesn't work, the DVD player, whatever the case is. But in reality, they're just on the wrong TV input setting. So just double check to make sure that you're on the right TV input setting. I know you can relate, because sometimes it happens to me where I think the problem is the unit, and meanwhile I'm just on the wrong TV input setting. So make sure you're on the right one. Take a look at the back of the TV, see which one it's plugged into, make sure you're on that one, okay? And experiment, just cycle through the different TV inputs. Go HDMI 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, however many you have, cycle through them. See if maybe you were wrong with the one that you thought it was connected to, okay? Just trust me, not everyone's right all the time. So just it's worth looking into. So that's number 4. Are you on the right TV input setting? Number 5, is the HDMI cord in good condition? Now, HDMI cords are mostly going to be pretty strong, especially the one that came with the Nintendo Switch. For me, at least in my opinion, it's really durable and really strong. But it's worth looking into. Is your HDMI cord bent, kinked, frayed? Is it in bad condition? Because if it's in bad condition, it's worth replacing it. And the easiest way to test this is just use a different HDMI cord. You probably have like 10 of these lying around from different things that different technology products, video technology products that you've purchased over the years. So just try it with a different HDMI cord. See if it fixes the problem, okay? If that doesn't work, move on to number 6, which is look at, is the system docked properly? Now, it's easy to put the Switch in, and on occasion you're gonna put your Switch in, and what's going on here? I'm trying to, the kickstand. I was like, what's going on? It's not working. I swear I thought something was broken. I was like, are you kidding me? Yeah, it's easy to put it in there and you think it's docked properly, but look at it. Let's say it's sitting like that, right? It's not really docked properly. Okay, now it is, but it could easily just be like that, and it's not going to really be fully connected. So you want to make sure it's docked properly, completely, okay? Make sure it's completely docked properly in place. If that doesn't help the situation, look at number 7, okay? Are there any obstructions or dirt or debris in the dock or the charging port of the system, the connection port of the system. So you want to look over here, which is how it connects to the dock. Look for any dirt, debris, obstructions, anything like that. You can even go ahead and just give it a quick blow with your air. Try and make sure you don't get saliva in there. Make sure your breath is dry. Just like that. Give it a quick blow. And same thing over here. It's kind of hard to see because of the lighting, but that's how it connects to the actual, in there is how it connects to the actual dock. Make sure there's no debris. You never know if you're using your switch in portable mode, in handheld mode, and you're bringing it around with you, it's easy to get something caught in there. And then if your dock has been unused for a while, it's easy for dust to just sit on there and get dirty. So just go ahead and just give it a quick blow with dry breath like that, like I said before, and hopefully that fixes the problem. That's it. Hopefully one of those will fix your problem. Those are 7 options, and like I said, I really do truly hope that one of them will help you out. I told you the one that worked for me, and hopefully one of them works for you as well. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment, and of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.